For the average person that's trying to follow what you're saying, could it be that there are two different revolutions, but some of the people from here and here are on the same page on the other side of the movement?
Yes.
They are. Okay, so who is on the reformist side? If you bring it to us in a way that is chewable for American people. Is it the Democrats and the who? If there's a way for you to bring, is it the certain religious sects that are unifying together to go against it? Who would it be?
There is a principle, there is a rule, there is a constitutional article in Islamic Republic's constitution called Velayat Faqih, or jurisprudence of the clergies, of the ayatollahs, religious jurisprudence, basically. That's how I can translate the Velayat Faqih. So Velayat Faqih basically means that the highest authority in the religion of Shiite, not only he is qualified to occupy the position of the highest quality of the religion, he is also entitled to highest political office in the land. So there are people within the clergy, within the Islamic establishment, who are opposed to that idea. They want to separate the jurisprudence, the position of the jurisprudence, from the position of the political leader, right? Ayatollah Sistani in Iraq is one of them. He's not very vocal, but he is opposed to that. There are many ayatollahs in Iran who are also opposed to this mixing of the jurisprudence, the position, the highest authority of the religion and highest authority of the politics. Ayatollah Montazeri, at the very beginning of the revolution, was one of those people who opposed, even though, ironically, he came up with the idea of Velayat Faqih, but later on, when he saw Velayat Faqih in action, he became opposed to it, but he became subject to the wrath of Ayatollah Khamenei, and he died in anonymity and under house arrest. Basically, he spent his last 10 years of his life under house arrest. Even today, there are clergies or civilians, very strong, Iranians with very strong conviction on Islam, that they are convinced that there should be a separation of church and state. Political power should be completely decoupled from religion, because if they insist on keeping them together, they won't be able to establish the Caliphate in the Middle East. They would achieve exactly the opposite. They will destroy Islam in Iran if they insist on the unification of the jurisprudence and the political leadership of running society. So this is not something that Iranians invented. I told you that 500-600 years ago it happened in Europe. It's a natural evolution of religions who try to capture political power.
When we set out to create a shoe that blends comfort, function, and luxury, we had the choice to make it fast. We had the choice to make it cheap. We chose neither. Instead, we chose Tuscany, Italy. We chose true Italian craftsmanship, each pair touched by 50 skilled hands. We chose patience, spending 2 years perfecting every detail, and we chose the finest quality at every step. Introducing the Future Looks Bright collection. Not rushed, not disposable, not ordinary. Rather, intentional, luxurious, timeless. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.